What's up, YouTube? This is Rich with Lifetime Shred, and I want to talk about wakeboard boats, not wake surf boats. Yes, they're the same, but at least on this channel, at least what I'm interested in is like the wakeboard wake. I surf occasionally, but it's not really what gets me excited to go out on the lake. You know, wake surfing to me is kind of like having people out on the boat who maybe aren't as into the water sports as I am, and they just want to try something out that's mellow. It's probably the middle of the day. If I'm waking up early, I'm definitely wakeboarding. If the water's calm, I'm definitely wakeboarding and encouraging others to do so. But with that out of the way, let's get into it. The other day I got to ride on my buddy Ryan's boat. I'll link Ryan's channel here. You know, Ryan's been involved in wakeboarding for a few decades, and he always has his boats super dialed. And starting at the end of last season, he actually sold his old boat, which was an early 2000s Supra AA210, and got a 2016 Supra SA. And man, that Supra SA is nice. Like, obviously it's a nice boat. It's a flagship boat for Supra. That's what they use on the Pro Tour. But, you know, actually getting to ride behind it, you know, the wake is just amazing. And when we think about wakes, you know, I've been riding since right around 2000, and the wakes have changed a lot. There's been a few generations. You know, right around 2013 when the G23 came out, you know, that was a game changer. And I feel like G23 still holds its own, of course, but you had these other brands like Supra, Mastercraft, Malibu. You know, they all started trying to make wakes that would compete with the G23, and that's kind of where the SA stands. But I'm going to say it, like, I think the SA is the best wake I've ever ridden, at least Ryan's is. Could be because he dials it in so well, but I also think, obviously, it's because of the boat design, too. You know, I've ridden second generation G23 at OWC, and I've ridden the most recent version of the Xstar down at the boarding school, and those were awesome as well. But, you know, I think for me, I don't like an insanely steep wake, but I don't like a pure ramp wake either, and I think the Supra kind of fits right in the middle. So everyone's different with their wakes. Some people like it more peaky, some like it rampy, some like it more wide. The Supra is just like really nice wake to wake, pops you as expected, but you definitely still feel the pop, and the landing is nice and big too for smooth wake to wake jumps, which is how I like to do it, being that I'm closing in on 40 years old here in 2 more years. So those wake to wake jumps, at least for me, definitely where it's at. I mean, ultimately when I look at boats, I'm looking what's the best wakeboard wake I can get for the money, and that's so out of touch with how I think most boat dealers, most boat companies are thinking about boats nowadays. Like, there's such an emphasis on wake surfing, but I think with the Supra SA, it just still stands as like a really good wakeboard wake, and I'm sure it surfs good and stuff too. I haven't tried that out. But all in all, I'm going to say it's the favorite wake, my favorite wake I've ever ridden, the Supra SA, specifically Ryan's. So thanks, Ryan, for having us out. I threw together a little edit here of me, Ryan, and then our buddies Tyler and Mike. A little bit of drone footage, a little bit of footage from the boat. And yeah, let's jump into it.